Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sinbad, Phil Hartman, and a pre-Anakin Skywalker Jake Lloyd. The IMDb summary is: a father vows to get his son a Turbo Man action figure for Christmas. However, every store is sold out of them, and he must travel all over town and compete with everybody else in order to find one. So this film was, myself and both my sisters were huge Arnold Schwarzenegger fans. We loved all of his films, both comedies and action films. This was the end of his family comedy. This movie bombed really poorly, and it ended that part of his career. But this is a movie that we, growing up, this is pre-streaming, obviously. We would go to the video store a lot as a family, or as the three of us, and pick out what movies we wanted to rent. And this was one that we, again, did not see in the theater. And it was Arnold, and we love Sinbad as well. So, okay, let's kind of rent this and bring it home and see if this is any good. And we just think the movie's hilarious. We love Sinbad, and he does a great job in this film. Phil Hartman's amazing. It was something we found very, very funny. And again, I think it's interesting looking back at this film and the previous one that I mentioned, that it was the sense of humor that really helped bond the three of us together. Again, probably more shaped by the TV shows we watched, kind of develop that sense of humor, but we could find that in various films as well. And this is one that we all, comedy and laughter is something that really bonds people together. And this film, we'll still, again, quote it to each other. I don't typically watch this by myself, but when we get together, in the holidays, it's one of those movies that's on the Christmas rotation. I'm not saying it's every year, but it definitely is in there. And it really, I think, speaks to us and our, this sense that we have of, yeah, we'll like what we like. We're not ashamed of it. We're not going to kind of go with what's popular, or, oh, everyone hates this movie. Okay, then we're not going to see it. Or, oh, this bombs, so let's avoid it. It's like, no, we're going to check out the movies that we like, of the people that we like. Arnold, Sinbad. And if we like it, great. We're not ashamed to admit it. Like I admit to people I like Jingle All the Way. Whenever it comes up and gets disparaged because, it's a butt of a lot of jokes, I'm like, no, I actually enjoy that movie. Though, when I go back and watch it more as an adult, even though I was a teen when I watched it before, the message of the movie is not great or very muddled. It comes at this approach of, okay, well, it's like anti-commercialism and consumption, because it's showing the downsides of chasing down a toy to show love to the kid. But then at the end of the movie, Arnold turns into the character of the toy that his son wants to get, and then saves him. So he becomes the action figure to kind of save him. I'm like, I don't know what kind of message that really shows. So it's not like this movie represents the Christmas spirit or anything like that. But it really is something that, again, like all three of us really enjoy this film, and it's something that we can say we like, and we don't really care that other people disparage it. So
that's hilarious.
Have you seen this film?
Oh yeah, it's been a while since I saw it, but yeah, we saw it at home too. Both me and my sister, probably my mom joined in as well. I don't remember much from the movie other than just Arnold Schwarzenegger and the toy and just being, we watched it at an age where I don't think we were doing a whole bunch of analysis of whether this message is right or wrong, or is there even a message. I probably should go back and watch it again. But as kids, and especially growing up in a place where the Christmas sort of festivity spirit and such wasn't really represented, at least at that time, in pop culture or even around us, these movies really was sort of our gateway into what it feels like when Christmas rolls around the corner. And everything looks beautiful and people are happy, but they're also kind of tense. And so that's sort of what this movie represents to us. But definitely this whole Arnold Schwarzenegger action hero to comedy star turn, I think we all followed that pretty closely. And we're largely pretty big fans of it, honestly. So I don't know, maybe I should go and watch this movie again to truly understand what the disparaging comments and such are, because I don't, in my mind this movie is pretty fun. But yeah, that's the 12-year-old or whatever 14-year-old in me talking.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, this, unlike Clifford, which I will defend as a good movie, this one I will not defend it as a movie. I will just say that I enjoyed it, and it's something that, my siblings and all like. So yeah, definitely go back and rewatch it, but don't expect Citizen Kane.
No.
Hey there, it's Alex. If you like the review and discussion Karan and I just had, make sure you subscribe to our channel, Movies That Shaped Us, to get full episodes. Every other Wednesday, Karan and I cover a topic around important people, places, events, and moments in our lives, and then explore it through 3 of our favorite movies. Subscribe right now or follow our podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts via the link in the description below. Hope you join us for the journey.